Yo guys, what's going on? It's your boy No Limit Dots here, back with another video. But before we get into today's video, I just want to remind y'all out there that y'all are kings and queens, and I hope y'all having a very blessed day. And I really just want to come out and say the support on the channel has been absolutely unreal. I can't thank you guys enough. And probably my most successful video to date has been the best jump shot for centers. So while you're watching this video, you could go back and click on that one to get the jump shots. But this video is going to be the top 3 center builds in NBA 2K24. Now I'm going to give a quick rundown of the 3 centers. So if you are particularly interested in one over the other, you could just go ahead and skip to a certain part of the video. The first center build that I'm going to start with is going to be a build. Let me say this first. Every single one of these builds could play 2s, 3s, and 5s, right? The first build I'm going to be covering is going to be a more traditional center, but it's going to be a popper that also has inside. The second center I'm going to be showing is going to be what I would consider more a park center. And then the third center I'm going to be showing you guys is going to be a pure inside center. Me personally, my favorite is probably going to be this first one that I'm showing you, the one that gives you a little bit of mix of both. But nonetheless, guys, comment down below what your favorite center builds are this year, or what center build you are currently rocking this year. But let's go ahead and get it started. So the position, obviously center. This is going to be a 6'11" center, 232 pounds. All these builds, man, I could tell you that they're good because these are builds that I give to my friends, and I'm not trying to give my friends terrible builds. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to bless them, and I'm trying to make my life easier as the point guard by having them have demigod centers. But now let's go ahead. So you're 6'11", 232, 7'8" wingspan. Go and advance. So like I said, this first build is going to be the mix of both, where you have inside and shooting as well. So we're going to go with a close shot to being 81 close shot to get yourself silver fast twitch. Then you're going to move over to the driving dunk and get yourself an 86 driving dunk. Now this could be swapped at, like, if you're more a park player, I would keep it at 86 driving dunk. But if you're more a rec player or a pro-am player, you want to go ahead and probably swap the standing and driving dunk around. We're still going to get good standing dunk though. We're going to get 81 standing dunk. So for the 86 is like contacts of you got to go 87 for the contacts, and then the standing dunk you get 81, gives you rise up. You got fast twitch as well, as I stated before. Then so the finishing is pretty solid, right? Then you move into the 3-point. It's going to be a 77 3-ball maxed all the way out. So you're going to be able to hit, bro. I have a jump shot video for centers, as I stated before, on the channel. And the jump shot I got on there, everybody seems to love it. My boys personally love it. So if you want to be chicken and you're struggling to shoot with a low 3-ball, I got the sauce for you. Now moving into the defense on this build, we're going to go ahead and give it a 92 block. Since we are a little bit bigger, I'm guessing this is more like a rec. I mean, nah, you could play this build everywhere, right? But I'll tell you, the next build coming up, it got some ball handle to it. So if that's what you're looking for, you could go ahead and look at that build. But nonetheless, your block's going to be a 92. Your offensive rebounding is going to be a 93 offensive board. And then your D board is going to be an 84. Now, this also depends. If you're looking to play 5s more and you're the center, you want to throw on offensive rebounding higher. But if you're what's the word? I'm just stuttering over my words. Predominantly? Yeah, that's a word, right? But if you're predominantly playing park, you want to go ahead and throw your defense rebounding higher. Moving into the steal, we're going to give yourself a 60 steal to get yourself bronze interceptor. And then the interior defense itself is going to be 77 interior D. Your perimeter, keep it at what it is right now. Your speed, you're going to want to go and put this up to a 70 speed. Right, 70 speed, 55 excel. Your strength is going to be an 84 strength, like that. Your vertical is going to be an 80, and then your stamina, we're going to finish that off with a 92 stamina. And then I'm missing one thing, which is going to be the pass act, which I completely glossed over. Right, your pass act, you want to go ahead and put this up to a 76 pass act, get yourself silver break starter, and then upgrade the free throw probably if you're playing rec. And that is going to be the first build of the video. Personally, my favorite build of the 3. Let's go ahead and take a quick look at what the shades of are on this build. 2 Knicks players and a Utah Jazz player. You got, is that Marcus Camby, Mitchell Robinson, and Walker Kessler. And you are going to be a glass cleaning interior threat. But nonetheless, let's go ahead, edit the build, and get into the second build, which is going to be this is more, like I said, this is more a park type of build, because you're going to be 6'9". Your weight is going to be 232 pounds, and then your wingspan is going to be 7'4". Right, let's go ahead and just reset all our attributes. So starting with the finishing, it actually is rather similar to the first build that I went ahead and showed you guys. You're going to go 81 close shot. Your driving dunk is going to be an 82 driving dunk. You're not going to put any stamina. I mean, not stamina, any standing dunk, because like I said, this is mainly a park center, right? So for threes, you're going to want to go ahead and put this up to an 83 ball, the highest 3 ball of any of the builds in the video. If you're feeling a little confident, you can go ahead and lower it to the 77 and go look at the jump shot video, as I keep saying on my channel. But unless your pass sec is going to be a 77 pass sec, your ball handle is going to be an 80 ball handle, right? So that's what I'm saying. You're going to be able to cook a little bit of sauce out here. Your speed with ball is going to be a 70. Then moving into your defense, you're still gonna have, like, I know when people say, like, they see park builds, they're like, oh, the defense, like, it's trash, you're gonna get bullied, this, that, the third, the fourth, whatever, right? But you're not gonna get bullied, bro. I'm gonna give you 87 block, right? 87 block. Now I will say, if you're going up against a 7-foot pure inside center, it's gonna take a little bit more skill. You know what I mean? You gotta be able to time your jump right. You gotta know when to have your hands up. Like, bro, don't say a build is trash, right? Because you could make a build better by your skill set. You know what I'm saying? Your defensive board is going to be an 85, and then your offensive board is going to be a 75. Then moving into the steal, like, this is like, it's just much higher, you know what I mean, than the other centers. So like an 85 steal, very, very good. To get yourself the trio of silvers, an interceptor glove and right stick ripper. Then perimeter defense, you're going to want to go to a 75, because odds are, bro, you might be switched on to the primary ball handler when you're playing parks, you know, when you're guarding the pick and roll. Or honestly, this build, like, I'll just say straight up, this build could guard, like, if it's like a 3 out, you know, like an ISO build, this build could guard it 100%. Your speed's going to be a 74. Your excel, keep it at that. Your strength is going to be an 84 to get yourself that goal box out beast. I find that to be the sweet spot, and the screens do be hitting for sure with that silver brick wall. Then your vertical is going to be an 80, and then your stamina is going to be a 95. And then you could go ahead and throw up your excel to a 64. You could honestly go. It's really up to you, right? You could go 64. You could honestly probably go like 61, because you get bronze and below by. And then after that, you could probably upgrade. I mean, you really don't have that many like points to really spend afterwards. You go ahead and throw it on your free throw, knock down some free throws when you're in the rec. So 70 free throw, and then maybe pass sack, or literally anything you want for the last attribute. It's really not gonna make too much of a difference. I don't think you gain a single thing, right? So 75 speed, let's go a little bit more stamina. So that is going to be the second center build, which I said before is more of a park center build. Let's go ahead and take a look at what the name of this build is. So you got the Rockets, the Heat, and the Nets. You got Sengun, Chris Bosh, and Nicholas Claxton, and your shade is going to be an inside out threat. I'm gonna be honest, before this 2K release, they came out and said, like, oh, this 2K, like, we really spiced up, like, the build names. This is probably the worst, like, build name type of system that we had, to be honest. A lot of lack of variety, and you could, like, switch builds pretty dramatically, and it still gets the same name. Like, I'll tell you this right now, that first build we had shooting, right? This last build I'm going to show you is the pure inside, and they have the same exact name. One has a 77 3 ball, and the other one has 0. So I don't really understand how that makes too much sense. But we're going to go ahead for this center. We're going to go ahead and go 7-foot center, 250 pounds, and then your wingspan is going to be 7'10", because you don't need shooting. So you could go ahead and max out that wingspan. Go ahead and reset all the attributes. Go ahead and start with the close shot. 84 close shot for this one. And you're going to move into the driving dunk, right? Like, so this is an inside center, right? Where you send screens. Maybe you got to sit block sometimes. This is, I mean, a 75 driving dunk, you still get some driving dunk, right? But this is where you're in the inside center for sure. 92 standing dunk to get yourself gold fast twitch. Your midi, don't touch that. Don't touch anything else. Your pass sack, okay, this is going to depend, right? So if you're mainly playing Rick or Pro-Am, you want to have this Pasek at 86 for gold break starter. If not, then you could lower it and upgrade some other things. But what also this build gets is very interesting. You're going to go ahead and get a 62 ball handle, right? And you're also going to get a 48 speed with ball, which is going to go ahead and give you, once we finish upgrading everything else, you're going to end up getting, I think it's silver, big driver, which is pretty cool. Your interior defense is going to be an 82. Moving into the steel, I like to give these centers at least 60 steel. Because you can get lanes with the 60 steel bronze interceptor for sure. Then, like I said before, like I keep saying, the offensive and defensive rebounding, you could swap and flip-flop them. It just all depends on which game mode you're going to be playing more with the build, right? Then the block, last but not least, is going to be 92 block to get yourself gold anchor. And then your speed, max it out to 66. Is that what we're going to? We are. And then the acceleration, keep it at 51. But yeah, like I said, you get silver, big driver on this build. Then in terms of the strength, you're going to go all the way to 92 strength, which gives you gold brick wall, gold bulldozer, Hall of Fame box out beast. All right, bro, this build is some serious stuff. Vertical is going to be an 80. Okay, I messed something up along the way. Hold on. Alright, so this got to be, post control got to be 49. Okay, and then that should give us 80, and then be able to max where I want to. No, I messed something up. Timeout. Okay, your mid-range isn't supposed to be a 48. It's going to be a 44. And then, there you go. You can put your stamina up to a 92. You should be able to get 88. Alright, free throws going to be a 44. 44, and then stamina 92. There we go. That is going to be the best inside big man build. And let's go ahead and take a look. Actually, like I already told you, the shades, or the shades are different obviously, but it has the same exact name as the first build, and they're literally so different. But you got Shaq, Mitchell Robinson, and Clint Capella in your glass cleaning interior threat. Guys, comment down below which of these 3 center builds you are going to make, and comment down below which center build is your favorite that you are currently using or that you've seen another YouTuber make. But if you did overall enjoy the build video, make sure to drop a like, comment, and subscribe. And it's been your boy, No Limit Dots, and I'm out. Peace.